Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your boy iKing,
And I am Mocha Gaia.
and this is
Pass the popcorn.
After the crew of the Enterprise find an unstoppable force of terror from within their own organization, Captain Kirk leads a manhunt to a war zone world to capture a one-man weapon of mass destruction.
This week's film, Star Trek Into the Darkness. We have some of our favorite actors reprising their roles in some of our favorite Star Trek characters. We have Chris Pine, Zoe Saldana, Zachary Quinto, Simon Pegg, Carl Urban, and John Cho. And they are joined by some new castmates. Our villain is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, who you might remember from a little BBC show called Sherlock. And also there's a new lady in the cast this time around. One Alice Eve, who you just might remember from the last season of Entourage. She was also in Men in Black 3.
Now, this edition of Star Trek is once again directed by Mr. J.J. Abrams, who a lot of people don't know this, but he's been involved in so many projects such as Super 8. He's also been involved in TV shows like Alias and Lost. So, Mocha Goddess, what did you like about Star Trek Into the Darkness?
Well, iKing, you should know that my mother was a Trekkie, so I was brought up on Star Trek. I love the whole franchise, love the television shows. Really, really excited when they just decided to revamp this whole Star Trek thing. I loved Benedict Cumberbatch.
Good.
He is such a great villain, such a strong actor. Those Brits, I tell ya, they do it right. I really loved seeing the bromance develop between our Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. Those bonds of friendship are getting really strong in this film, and that was great. Also, I just love the relationship between our Uhura and Mr. Spock. That was something that I wasn't expecting in the first film, and we keep it going, and we see a little bit more about that, and yay! I think J.J. Abrams does a wonderful job of connecting our old school Trekkies with our new ones. And he does that by developing an alternate reality. And we discover this in the last film. And I think if we just go ahead and go with that, it's just a totally different reality because something different happened and it changed the course of events. Then we can just go for it and just love where they're going with it.
I enjoyed it. I liked everything about it. The storyline, the character development. The action in it is pretty good. It's action, comedy, and you got a little bit of these sad moments in there, as you should. But it's a good movie. It has a lot of great arcs in it. I appreciate it. Well, I can't really find anything to not like about this film. For going into it, not really being a Star Trek fan, but being a movie fan,
Yay!
I do like this movie. I feel like J.J. Abrams taking the Star Trek series the way he's taking it, in the direction he's taking it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the next one because we have to be honest with ourselves. He is building this to be a multi-movie series.
There were some things that I didn't like about the film.
Right.
We get to see the Klingons this time around, which I was really excited for because I quite enjoy that race of being.
Yes.
But we only see one. I quite enjoy the Klingons, and I just have an idea of what they should look like based on the past films and the past series, and wanted to see more. If we're going to go there, if we're going to be in space, we're coming across different creatures, I actually feel like this film lacks it a bit. There's a point in this film when our new cast member, Alice Eve, known as Carol, is shown, and only her bra and her pants. Now, there was absolutely no reason for this to happen. It was only to have a half-naked woman on screen. It served no purpose. And if you're gonna do that, then give me a half-naked man along with it. So I was actually, as a woman, a little offended. I felt it was a bit sexist. And I really just did not like that, especially because they used that clip in so many of the trailers. I feel like we exploited a beautiful woman just for her body, when really that character had a lot of brains behind her as well. And well, J.J. Abrams, you lost a little bit with me on that. So because of that, you're just AA Abrams when you could have been AA++ Abrams. But that's okay, you can prove it to me in other films. Movie. I think our viewers are ready to know what size popcorn Star Trek Into the Darkness gets.
Well, for me, like I said before, I'm not a Trekkie, but I do appreciate the films and I do appreciate the genre of sci-fi fiction as Star Trek is. I like where it's going, and I did like Into the Darkness very well. So much, I'm gonna give it an extra large bag of popcorn with the butter.
Oh, with the butter!
A good film, saw it in 2D. There are a lot of 3D elements in it, of course. So with that being said, maybe I'm gonna save up in my little pick a bank, go take myself down there and see it in 3D and see if it makes that experience even more enhanced, as it should.
For the first time, we do not agree on the size of popcorn to give the movie. It was good. It wasn't so great that I need to go and see it again and tell all my friends. But then again, I am a Trekkie. There is action, there is comedy, and it definitely is worth some money. I just don't know if it's worth my money times 2. So I'm just gonna go with that medium bag of popcorn. I am excited to see the next one.
You can always let us know how you feel about it in the comment box below. And you can also let us know what you give the movie. What kind of popcorn rating are you going to give it? Let us know in the comment boxes below. But with all that being said, I think we're done here for this week. I'm your boy iKing.
And I am Mocha Goddess.
Reminding you, you can help control this YouTube population. All you need to do is like, comment, and subscribe to your favorite YouTube channels, like ours and others. And we'll see you next time. And don't forget to pass the popcorn.